Okay. Hello again, everyone. I'm back. I wanted to show the rest of this before just to film it, and not going to get me in that mirror because no, not going to do it. And ah, this is some beautiful glassware. That piece back there, uh, during one of my granddaughter's weddings, they were buying some old glassware, which I have a lot of it, but my daughter brought that because I love the ones that have those real pretty tops on them. And that one right there is an old, well, hit it on the cling cling. Anyway, it's an old powder puff one. My mother loved those kind of things. I found it I think I found that one at the Goodwill not too many years ago. Maybe last year or this year. Anyway, I haven't had it too long. And there's a little beautiful little heart. I love those kind that have the little. I need to put some stick pins in that one, but of course I have some great grandbabies, and I have to be careful with things that they might get. But this is that picture that was in that purse over there. Uh, Look at that dog. That's a 10 picture. One of those first photographs that they have them on 10s. There was a bunch of them in that purse. And I love anything that has the little dogs on it. I call them my 100-and-something-year-old little dogs. Isn't that darling? How precious. And I love that frame it's in. It's a little metal frame. I'm a crazy person to collect frames. I have a lot of them stuck, and I need to. I was always going to fix a wall up with old pictures and frames, and well, my collection never got put out that much. But I have some beautiful frames. I may sell some of them. But there's another one of those real pretty candy dishes. Look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? And then there's a picture I've had that a long time, and look, she's got a dog beside her, and that's a very, very old picture. I don't know where I got it, but that's that picture of me and my husband. Look how thin I am there, y'all. That's in the about the early, about 83, somewhere 84. I cannot believe that picture, how thin I am. What happened to me? I'm still in here somewhere. It's funny how when we grow older, our bodies spread out if we don't stay in shape. When my husband was sick, I seemed to eat more. But, I already had started gaining, and I never gained when I was younger, though. So this picture, I wanted to show that glassware back there and get off my picture. Um, that one belonged to my mother, and we used to buy her things can you believe these came from the dime store? Most all this glassware that you find came from the dime store. And isn't that beautiful? I bought it for Christmas or birthday or something one year. She loved stuff like that. And she gave me that back. She gave me back anything that I had bought for her. That was one of her things when she gave up housekeeping. She said, come and get what you gave me. And so during the years of she's been gone a long time, and she gave up housekeeping a long time before. She was in the 70s, and then she passed away in the early 80s. And anyway, there I broke the lid, or moving, the lid got broke one time, a long time ago. And I was at a garage sale one day, and I said, oh my goodness, this lady had this lid for $1, and I went, I'm buying that lid. I got where I'd buy all the lids anyway because they make pretty displays. Anyway, so I bought that lid. I said, I think that lid fits that beautiful glassware. And when I got home, it was the one that went on it, and I was thrilled to death. Wasn't that a blessing? I got it replaced, and anyway, that's an old rope belt made with pearls. I don't know, I bought that one time at probably a garage sale or resale shop a long time ago. Anyway, I love things like that. And then I love to display with the pearls, if y'all will note it. I have them hanging on everything. Anyway, this is a group of my porcelain dolls. I call them China. Some people might call them China dolls, but I call them porcelain, really. I said China a while ago. But the one that's got the little white hat there, One time when my husband was taking treatment for his cancer, well, we were stopped at a drugstore to pick up something, and he saw that, and it was Valentine's Day, and he said, I'm buying that for you. You love dolls so much. He was such a sweetheart, and he bought me that little doll. Isn't she got the prettiest face? And then the other ones people have given me. I'm telling you, when I was collecting dolls, they were giving them to me for my birthday, my Christmas, and a couple. I think that one there, maybe a niece gave it to me, and I think those two over there, a niece gave me those too. And there's one that was given to me for Christmas, and I think that one might have been a niece. And then my daughter gave me that one with the little snowman. She always knew I love snowmen, so she gave me that one, and it had the little snowman. And that's one of those little old frames that bought a long time ago at when either the general dollar store opened, or it was called Bill's Dollar Store. There's some little bears. Aren't they cute? Oh, I just love all this stuff. And that picture back behind is an old home interior. Oh, let me go back over here just for a split second and show y'all. This is also a home interior that I love dearly. Isn't that beautiful? It just fits this room. I've kept some of those things, and that's a picture that I got out, and that's also one of those kind of frames that I bought one time. They came 4 to a package. They're so pretty. I just love them. And there's a little doll, and there's a little, I think that's, I'm not sure. I bought that little fan because I thought it was so cute, fit the room. And then I love that Bible verse there. Those that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. And I love that scripture. There's a little angel sitting there on that step. On that shelf. Funny how we say words we don't mean to say. And then that's the way that goes down. I wanted y'all to see that. Trying to keep me out of the limelight there. So, there's how you go out into my hall, and that's into that other bedroom. And my daughter's coming today, so I have the suitcase thing out sitting for her to use. And then here's some beautiful things that she bought one time, and then she gave them to me. So thrilled I was over these. Aren't they cute? And they're old. It's got no spoon, no thread, and old glove. So they're baskets, and they hang on the wall, and there's some pearls. And then this right here is something that, that's some antique, not antique, but Avon bottles. And I guess they might be vintage. And I found that one time. It's a dried flower stuck in that beautiful frame. Probably I wanted the frame, but then after I moved here, I went, well, that's got that pretty flower in it. So I set it out, and that's something I got awarded at school for being in the 4th grade, for attending school every day that year. I love that 4th grade teacher. I wouldn't have missed probably if I was sick. Anyway, and that's a picture of me, and I laugh about that picture. I tell them, I said, that must have been one of those days that when they said, we're making pictures, and you went, my hair's not right. Looks like it was curled, like it was needed to be washed or something. I get tickled at that picture. But anyway, that was made in the 50s, so it's a long time ago when I was a teenager, probably about 13, I don't know. Anyway, and that behind there is actually some Confederate money. And I went to an antique shop one time and bought a jar full of things, and that there was this paper folded up down in the bottom or around somewhere in it, and it was just full of antique stuff. And I pulled it out, and it was actually Confederate money, and I was thrilled to death. And it had some damage, but of course, I can't think what the price of it and how much it's for. But anyway, I do know, but I can't think right now. And here's another. This has got a little bunny in it, but isn't that darling? I probably need to change that little ribbon back behind it because that's kind of country looking. But anyway, it's still pretty. I probably could just add some lace to it. Anyway, I love that kind of stuff. And there's a little tiny like a little cup in that picture back there. Looks like she's sitting at a table waiting on some tea or coffee. And here's just some little odds and ends that I have in one of those little glass things, and it looks like the door is probably turned the babies over, so probably need to get inside there and redo it. And there's one of my other porcelain dolls that my daughter gave me, and I collected bears, so she found that one time, and it's a darling one. And there's one of the little bird nests that I made, and one of the first flowers. Remember how we made those flowers? We kept cutting a circle and then wound them together, and I just put it in that little bird nest. I just think those are so cute. It's got a little doily back behind it. And then this is my favorite little doll. Isn't she precious? Oh, I wish I could get her light on her. Let's see. No, she's not going to show up too good. I love her color though. And she's dressed in her original clothes, and she doesn't have the blinky eyes. She's got those over to the side. She is just so pretty, a hand-painted face. She's one of the older ones. Anyway, I want to show y'all this. Oops, hit the camera. And I'm holding this on one of those selfie sticks. My granddaughters got tickled at me when I bought a selfie stick. I went, well, I'm going to use it for filming, not for taking pictures. They laughed. Anyway, this right here was something that was my mother's, and she gave it to me, and so I'm so thrilled to have it, and I wanted Alice to see this. Since my mother was such a crocheter, one day I just decided, where am I going to put that at? So I had it on my kitchen table, and I changed something up, and so I said, oh, that. And I just put it in this bowl, and I said, oh, that is just beautiful, and it goes with my mother because she was such a crocheter. And then here's some beautiful, look at that. Oh, I'm so excited over that. My daughter, Margie, my daughter brought me that just last weekend, and she's coming again this weekend. We're supposed to go shopping and go run the roads today, so. Anyway, but look at that. Isn't that darling? Oh, I love these little things. I wish I could afford them. They're usually so expensive. She found it at probably a reseller antique shop. There's a little pearl purse. There's an old mirror. An old-timey watch that I bought for $10 one time at a garage sale. And you know, this probably will change. I'm always changing everything. There's some old pearls. And there's some old antique pictures, and I have them on clip boards. I just think they do real pretty on there. Have pretty frames, but I like the clipboards too, and the lace there. And I love this this hanging over them. Isn't that beautiful? And there's another one of those old-fashioned dolls, and she kind of needs her head fixed, and that one's got a darling crochet dress. Oh, how sweet it is. And here's another one of those beautiful cake toppers. I bought that one time. I got a good deal on eBay. And that's an old cookbook for the bride, 1956. And there's one of those that's made out of a doily. That's one of them I made too. See how pretty it is? Anyway, there's some more of my old purses. I don't think I'm going to be able to get good light back there. Some more of my little dolls. I have a lot of my little dolls in the house that I collected. That was one of my favorite type dolls, is those little tiny ones. And here's something I made. I made that a good while ago, but I still like it. That's an old vintage, I'm going to get vintage pink handkerchief, and then some old different things that I have in it. And it's kind of in a box, wooden box lid, and then I just kind of made a collage out of it. And that's an old postcard and an old zipper around it. I'm getting kind of horsey here. Anyway, oh my goodness, I'm running out of time again. I can't believe that. That's a picture of my mother and daddy, and that's actually my mother's watch. Look at that deal, says our love. Anyway, this right here, I'm going to have to stop again. I wanted y'all to see the dress form, though. Aww. Bye for now. Y'all stay extra safe in Jesus, and bye-bye.